Hello and welcome to this new video in the SQL content. In this video, we will learn about a new keyword named intersect. For this, I'm going to use the same set of tables what we had in the previous video, which is TBL EMPs and TBL EMPs 2. So, the usage for the syntax is somewhat similar to what we have seen with union and union all. However, there is difference between both. So let us run this. Now I'm getting the same number of rows, which is 10. Momentarily, it may seem that the output is similar to union and union all, but that's not the case. At least with union, I can say, because union, if you copy this and just change this to union, here as well you're getting 10 rows, and when you run this, here as well you're getting 10 rows, but that's not the case. What the union does is it combines the data from both the tables and then removes duplicates. That's why you're getting 10. But why are you getting 10 in intersect? The reason is different. The intersect keyword, as the name suggests, it will give you the common rows or the matching rows between both the tables. Now, as soon as I say matching rows, it should strike to you that it is similar to the inner join. We'll come to that later. But first, let us prove that intersect is not equal to union, and it only returns you the matching rows. Now, how can you confirm that? The simple thing to do is delete one row from the table where, let's say, employee ID is equal to 10. So now one row is gone. Second table has 9 rows. First table has 10 rows. And now let me do the intersect. Now you see there are 9 rows in the output. On the contrary, when you run union, you will get 10 rows. So this confirms that intersect only returns you the common rows because the 10th row is not available in the employees too. That is the difference between union and intersect. Keep that in mind. Other than this, all the prerequisites or the rules what apply to union and union, they are also applicable to intersect, which means that both the tables must have the same number of columns, their order must be the same, the data type must be the same. Okay, if not, what you need to do, just follow the same things which I showed you in the union video in the previous one. Okay, now I want to cover an interesting aspect. As I said, that intersect covers or returns only matching rows. I could have done this with join also. What will be the difference in that case? The difference is in the lengthiness of the syntax. So I say this is A, join, let's say this is B. This is how we join, right? On A.employee ID is equal to B.employee ID. And then which table you want to take, A.star or B.star or whatever columns. However, this join is only on basis of employee ID, and that is the biggest difference between intersect and inner join. Here, you specify the column and only on basis of that column it will check the intersection. But intersection over here, I mean the common rows, but in intersect that's not the case. In intersect, whatever columns you are specifying in the select statement, it will compare all the column values. Whereas, as opposed to this, in join, it will only compare on basis of this. So if you want to compare on basis of all the columns, you'll have to do this way. And the second column name. Then again, and the third column name, and the fourth column name. So this is also a scenario how you can have more than one columns in the join expression by using and or. Okay. I think we didn't see it, but maybe eventually we covered it today. So keep that in mind. And again, one more condition, then and A.employee name is equal to B.employee name. So intersect saves all of that hassle for you. So if you have more number of columns and you just quickly want to know how many common rows are there between both the tables, just say select star from this, intersect, select star from table 2. You can also take less number of columns if you want. Okay, as we did in union. That's about intersect. See you in the next video.